Hello and welcome to my Xbox 360 World Tour for 2026. I've already recorded this once, but I didn't really like it. I wasn't really concise, and so I am just doing it again, quicker this time, hopefully. First things first, I have, nothing. My, all I have is this map. You can kind of see it from the first time around I was walking around, but I lost, or I'll give you the short rundown of the story. I was trying to install mods for Fallout 4. I couldn't find, it was having a lot of issues, and I couldn't find easy solutions because I'm on a Steam Deck and it's Linux, and there's not a lot of info for that. So I turned to ChatGPT to hopefully find out what the issue was, because I heard ChatGPT was good for technical stuff, but it didn't go so good. I put some faulty code into the console, and so it bricked my whole thing. I had to reinstall SteamOS, all that, and I eventually today I got the 360 emulator working again. Like all my files were still there, but I had to reinstall the emulators with EmuDeck or whatever. But so now it's all here, but my guy was reset, like it created a new profile, and I'm not sure how to get back the old one, but for now, it's here. That's all you can really hope for. If anybody in the comments knows how to get my other, I guess, profile back, I'm not sure how you would do that or how it works, but I can't find any info. But, so this is the next best thing, just a new guy, but the world's still here, my stuff's still there, except for the stuff that I had in my inventory, but it was only like armor and stuff like that. Armor, weapons, probably a decent amount of wood, but also, I can't, my dogs are permanently sitting, they're not mine anymore, so I can't move them, which kind of sucks, so, again, any info would be appreciated, but, okay, now that that's passed, onto the world tour. And this is the second year. You don't have to watch the first year to know stuff, because I didn't talk in the first year, but, so I'm just gonna quickly run down everything. So first things first, this is the starting position, or at least, like with a compass, it's like these four right here in the middle is where it points to. I think it looks nice. The moss is from Dungeons, and I think it's an all around good thing. This is just sheep. My plan is to have all 16 colors of wool for sheep, but in this update they don't grow back wool. There were a lot more, but they were like jumping on each other's hitboxes and getting out, so I had to build the fence too high. But they also might be despawning, I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully when I update it, they'll get their stuff. Currently, it's on TU7, Title Update 7. For the first time around, like, I wasn't planning on updating it at all. Like, it was TU0 or 1, whatever the default one is. But now I've only updated it twice, like to TU5 and then TU7, like all within the same day, because I didn't think TU5 added enough for it to be really different. But TU7 added a decent amount of stuff. And I just want to do everything I can in each update before updating it again. I just want to experience it all, you know? So, I'm gonna leave this to last, because it's the main thing I did this year. I say this year, but I haven't been playing a lot. Like, this is why I do yearly reviews, because I don't play too much, so it's not, like, I can't say a lot. But I'll show the original stuff, and then I'll show the new stuff. Like, you can still see it, but I'll, I guess, explain it more. But, yeah, I'll head over to my house first, which hasn't changed much. I think it's I mean, you'll see it coming up here. I think it's a nice house. Yeah, not much has changed, but I don't think much has to be changed. But yeah, from the outside here, sorry for the pop-up camera. You might be able to change that, I'm not sure, but there was sugarcane here, too, around here, but I thought it blocked the look of the house. Like, I think this is a nice place to look at it, and the sugarcane kind of blocked it. I have enough sugarcane as is, but there's, I mean, the only really other change is, like, there's a fence here. You don't really get to see the in-between period, but before I updated it, I had to just put a door here because there weren't fence gates. But this here, it's kind of iffy, like, it's kind of like a tumor growing out of the house, so, it doesn't look great, but I think it looks good from the inside. I'll show that in a second. First, I got a couple mushrooms. Apparently, they can just spawn naturally in this update without mushroom islands, so I captured a couple to keep here if I ever need it. These are my dogs. You can see I can't interact with them because they're not mine anymore, but they're the three amigos, because you can't dye their collars, so I don't know the difference between them. And just a spruce tree here that I think looks good. And the other thing I changed about the house was I think this was just wood before, and I changed it to gold, because what else am I going to do with gold? I think it looks like a totem of undying. I just think it looks good, like the little design. Like, I'm not a builder, really, but I think it looks nice. In here, I added a jukebox. I only have 13, so it's not, I don't really use it, but you can get a good look from here. I like the dock. I think it's complimenting. I don't know the word, but in here, the chest, before they were full blocks and changed to, like, these chests. I'll show a picture on screen of what happened when I updated it, but, you know, I broke them and put them back, and now they're normal. Here, there's books here, you know, cake. The main edition is down here. I had it in Enchanter. Originally, these middle ones weren't here, but the ones on the walls didn't reach, so I had to do this. I think it's nice though, like, it's cramped, but like a cozy kind of cramped, I guess. Like, I don't know, if there were zombies, like, I'd hide down here and never find me. But yeah, the window up here, I think it's nice. Like, it could have just been closed off, but I don't know. I mean, in real life, if I was, like, actually in Minecraft, I probably wouldn't want this, because I don't know, mobs walking by and just seeing them as I'm trying to sleep, but I don't know. And here's the secret room. I mean, single player world, secret, you know. But I think, I don't know, I just like it. Here's all my stuff. One of these has, like, a bunch of sugar cane. Well, that's a bunch of wheat. There's the sugar cane. Not a lot of these are used. Got, like, the diamond stuff in here. I made this pickaxe, but I haven't actually found any diamonds to use the fortune with yet. But yeah, I think it's a nice, cozy house. I don't think I showed this off last time. This is going to my mine. Nether portal. Don't really go in there because there's no reason to, but this is a big, sprawling cave. Like, it goes, like, was that a sheep? Sheep in here? I don't know. But yeah, there's, it's big, connecting. I think I've mined every single ore from every single place here. I, like, can't find any more. Oh yeah, this is Pablo here. I, you know, tamed him and brought him here so I can distinct from him, because he's the only one that's been here. You know, can't do anything about him, but he's still here. He doesn't have to do anything, really. I'll sleep so the night's over. But yeah, also, another thing. I'm playing on peaceful now. Before, I was exclusively playing on hard, but I realized I wasn't having fun much, because, like, the world is very limited. Like, that's the whole, like, one of the big appeals, I guess, of 360 is that you have limited supplies and it will eventually run out. and I was using so much of that, like, iron on armor and tools that would break. So I decided I just wasn't having as much fun, so I turned it to peaceful, and I just use stone tools and stuff now. Over here is a big hole. I mean, not much to say. There's a mob spawner there, so I might turn it into a mob grinder, but I don't know, I just kind of did it for the fun of it. It's a nice hole. Next I will show you an area over there. All these trees I placed manually. I don't know why I put a lonely birch tree up there, I just thought it would look nice. And there's sugarcane circling the whole island. Well, most of the whole island. Can't go on sand, or at least when I placed it, it couldn't. Originally it couldn't go on sand. I'm not sure if that's changed or not in this update. I have no use for sugarcane, and I have so much in chest that it doesn't really matter. Next stop is my, I guess, dog. I don't know what I would call it. I mean, it was originally like a dog breeding spot, but I haven't really done that. When I built it, after I built it, I realized you can't even breed dogs in this update yet, or not in this version. But yeah, here's the thing. Kind of looks like a prison or something, but it's not meant to be. It's just like I meant that to be like a chain fence. Hey, I think you can tell it's supposed to be a dog here. The eyes are iron there, and yeah, I'd much rather use iron for building than have it for armor and stuff, you know? Like, I'd rather have the option here. I could duplicate it, but I don't want to. I feel like that's just cheating. Like I said, I think the whole, like, appeal of this is that it's all limited. Like, farms I'm fine with, but iron golems aren't added yet. Maybe when I update it to it, I'll add an iron farm. I think that might be good. Like a fun, like, actually have a bunch. I don't know. It's just my thoughts on it. Here is just my little spot here. There's not much to say. This is the meat tree, or maybe that's the meat tree. I couldn't tell the difference, so I just put one in here and said that one is now the meat tree. I wanted this to be grass, but it's like all the way over there, and I don't know if snow grass would actually travel, and so I just kind of dirty. It's not great. They have to live in the snow. But yeah, this is a snow golem. I placed them before, you know, snow golems were actually added. I think they're actually in this update though, but I like this little buff snowman, as well as that one there. I think there might be 3 of them, but I can't find the 3rd one, so maybe I'm just crazy. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice, pretty cool. I'll head over to the next thing. Next thing here, it is unfinished. It's been unfinished for like a year, so yeah, I think I was using this amount to get some dirt I needed. I don't like to like ruin the landscape. Like I can't like go thousands of blocks away to ruin a desert that no one will see because I can't go that far. So whenever I try to get stuff, I try to make it as like natural as possible. I mean, of course, some builds aren't natural, but that's an exception, you know? Like here. It's an island, obviously, floating. I actually took it block for block. Probably not actually the best thing, because I don't think it looks as good. Like, probably look better messy, instead of one by one, like, proper. But, you know, what's done is done. But yeah, this is unfinished, because, I'll cut to when I'm up there. Yeah, this is unfinished because there's no grass here. So, I mean, it's supposed to be like a house here, like a little, like just a little pool of water, like a little whatever pond in a house, but the grass isn't here and there's no silk touch. So, I could have built a staircase up, or I could have connected it to a mountain, and I chose the mountain, which probably was not the good one. Probably a staircase up would have been better, but a year later it still hasn't fully grown, but that's mostly because I'm not in this area a lot. I'm like, there's not much over here, so it hasn't had the chance to grow. Yeah, I'll show you how far it's gone, but it's not very far. Yeah. Actually, I think it's grown quite a lot since I was doing the tour first. Like, I think it was like over here or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just messing with my mind. It has, I guess, gone pretty far, but like, not very far considering how much is left. But yeah, this area, there's not a lot, but I really like the area, like the big cliffs, and that's the corner of the world there. So it's like I wanted to maybe have like villagers living here, like I don't know, kind of like in the trees, paths connecting, but it's through big mountains connecting, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know, like this area is just very underdeveloped. Only have one thing here that I can really show. Here's just a home away from home, kind of like the dog camp. It's not much here, it's just a little spot because I figured wanted to put a thing here, you know? Bed, crafting table. The crafting table's up because you couldn't connect a craft board to it. I probably could do that with pistons now, but I don't really see a reason to change it. It's just a cool little thing where mobs can't really get you. I mean, they could if they wanted, but yeah, here you can kind of, I don't think I talked about it at the beginning, but when I updated it, the water or the biomes changed, but the actual, blocks didn't. Like, this was all plains, but, visually, it's a swamp biome now. There's not much to say over here, but that dirt block there was a lot of sand here, like this whole thing connected to there and was a big hill, but I cut it down to get the sand. I think it still looks pretty natural. I was thinking maybe putting DanTDM's lab here, but that would take a lot of iron, so I haven't done that yet. And it has like redstone lamps and stuff, and not in the update that has that, so you can see the thing from there. It's coming to be night, so I'm gonna get to a bed and cut to the next thing. Coming up on it now. It's probably immediately tell what it is. It's one of the towers from a desert temple. I was planning on building the full thing, but it took a lot of sandstone, and sandstone is 4 sand, and that's a lot of sand, and I just didn't want to build the whole thing because I don't have that much sand. The world doesn't have all the blocks necessary, so like the orange stuff I took out for orange wool, and like the carved stuff is just regular sand to make it different. I could replace it with actual things whenever I update the update that has it, but for the time being, I think I like it how it is. I don't see any reason to really change it. And this is a new addition this year. I added a lot of just small visual things that don't have a purpose, that I just like to have to make the world feel more alive. But on to this thing from last year that I did change a bit, and I'll talk about it when I get there. Coming up on it now. It's you probably tell also it's the Herobrine summoner. Also, this is not like an ARG, this is not like a spooky, scary, secret thing. I built this, it's just, I did it because, that was funny. One big thing, I probably could have just placed all these logs down. Probably would have taken a lot less time and probably would have been smarter, but I decided to, like, these were all normal trees and I just cut the leaves off of them, which Took a long time. Not entirely sure why I did that, but here it is. Also, it does have the mossy cobblestone underneath it. Most people forget the mossy cobblestone when building the Herobrine somehow. But, yeah, no creepy things have happened in the world. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was funny. There's also like a spawner, like under it right here. Yeah. I took all the mossy cobblestone out and replaced it with regular stone. Because, you know, wanted it. And here's the sand castle. This is, I'm going to admit it, it's not very good. It's, I mean, I built it for flair, once again, just to add a bit to the world. I tried to make it unique, each of the 2 towers, but it didn't work very well. Like, let's see here. Like, this one's like a normal kind of thing, and this one I tried to make diagonal, kind of unique, but it just kind of looks like holes through it, and it doesn't look too good. Yeah. It's being held up by a redstone dust. Like, I didn't want the torches there to make it too obvious, but here I had to, because I can't really put floating redstone, but yeah. Nothing in here. Not much to say, no way to get up. How I made them. So, yeah. Next here is just a boat. There's not much to say about it. It's another flare thing that I thought, yeah, why not? There's the boat. To get in, you have to go under and use a trapdoor. I probably could have a ladder there, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Yeah, once again, no reason to it. It's just a boat. Yeah. Like a toy boat kind of look. It's not like it's supposed to be a proper thing. It's just whatever, but time to head on to the big thing I did this year. Here's like the first like connecting island to it. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it. I've had like a bunch of trees here and then cut it down because there wasn't a good view of it, but then I put more up to try to, you know, have something on this island, you know, block the view again, which I didn't really like, so I don't know, it's kind of bland right now, but here's the town. It is white wood, because, you know, birch, haha, funny. Like, there's no, like, it's oak, because, you know, all birch turns into, or all wood turns into wooden planks. Like, there's no oak right now, so, well, there's, you know, the trees, but the inside, they're all the same. It's supposed to be a, like, high-class fishing town. Like, it's all, like, stone and birch. It's meant to kind of be fancy. I like to add stories to the world, I guess, kind of, or lore, or whatever you want to call it. So, the whole village, its ecosystem, I guess, runs on fish. Like, people get fish from there, and then they, like, sell it to this guy, the fisherman, I call him, and then the fisherman sells them to, like, boats that come by, you know? I mean, obviously there's no one here right now, there's no villagers. Well, there's villagers in this update, but they weren't here when the world spawned, so there's no way to get them until the zombie villagers are added, and I can cure them and put them here. I'm not sure how it all works, like, would this connect to the ones up there and be considered one village? I'm not entirely sure, I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, this is how it is. I'll show you the houses. This is just a basic house, you know, like kind of like a fridge, I guess, you know, crafting table thing. I like to treat the villagers as if they were players, you know, like they need to sleep, they can store things, you know, cook, craft. Like if they were a person, they could live here, you know? Like, I don't think about, like, having bathrooms or whatever, cause, you know, there's no reason to. I think of, it's like a regular guy, you know? Or, like, a Minecraft player. But, yeah, it's just normal house there. This is, like, the whole thing, the whole village runs because of this building. So, this is a pretty important one. It's kind of like a restaurant. Like, there's a guy here, you know, you could sell fish to him, pay him to heat up or cook your fish, or you could just sell it to him. And this is like the whole thing, you know? You could eat in here, or out here, in the basement here. Also, these were hard to put on, like I had to use pistons, because crouching and putting thing on, like it still opens it. And this is just birds right now, only a couple fish, like it's not meant to... I've just been using this as storage while I've been making the town. Same with this chest out here, it's, you know, not canon, I guess, or whatever you would want to call it. It's just the stuff I have. So yeah, the town has 3 docks. There is the fishing dock, where, you know, you get the fish. Over here is, like, the big boat dock, like, where you sell the goods, you know. It's all run here. And then the 3rd dock is the boat dock, like, the smaller boat dock. It's not great, I will say. I much prefer my dock there, at my house. And yes, it's off-center on purpose, because I didn't want it to seem like I'm, like, the world revolves around me. But yeah, it's not the same because I didn't want to have it the same. I wanted it to be different and unique, even if it is slightly worse. I could add, like, you know, light posts. Probably could do that. This area here, I don't like how barren it is. The whole point of this is that it's supposed to be a cramped mini city. You know, high class sort of thing, but that area is kind of empty. Like, this podium here was added because there wasn't much here, you know? People can discuss their opinions or whatever, like, you know, meetings held here while they stand here. Yeah, this house here, I mean, it's different. I wanted each room, each mini, you know, house where a villager would live to be unique. I didn't want it to all be the same. I also designed the windows as, like, so people couldn't look into them. Like, I don't know, like, from the perspective of, like, a villager, I think it would be weird to, like, come out of your house and be able to look at your neighbor sleeping, so all the windows are kind of looking out to a way where you can't really see them. Here's the under of this one. Also, like, the order of which I built things, or built the buildings, for, like, this, that, and then that. So, not everything went into consideration. Like, I built it as I went through. Here it's like a 2-person house, you know. They share a chest, you know, share things. Like, they don't have their own things, they live together, you know. Over here is just like one guy. He got his bed, he got a table, you know, got the basic things here. Up here is the, like, the middle class, I guess, penthouse. Like, it's not very high up, there's not much to it, but it's like, you know, you got your furnaces, you got your, I guess, fridge, you can craft here, you can cook your fish, you got chests, you can sit here. It's like all a villager could want. Like, I'm not, like I said before, I want to, like, be, like, kind of in Minecraft, you know. Like, I'm not gonna build a miniature TV because it's not gonna work, but, you know, I'll have bookcases because I figure a villager would want to read and look out windows. Like, all they can really do is observe, so I figure that's the thing I like to do the most. Also, here in the center is, like, a guy, I guess. And, like, just kind of protrudes here because I can't really do much about it, but, you know, it looks like a layer, kinda. Like a face. Yeah, I don't know, I just figured it needs, like, town middle thing. Over here is the big building. The windows aren't great, like for me trying to make all fancy houses and the windows being kind of messy here, it's not great, but it's a spiral building, like it'll go there and then there, like the staircase up, so I couldn't make them even, and I prioritized the rooms being unique over the windows being the same, so it's not great, but I think it works. It's not too distracting. Also here I put a little fence post because there's no reason for them to go over there. There's nothing over there, so it's just kind of empty. Here is the receptionist desk. You know, you can look over at my house, the dock. No, sit here. I don't actually know how apartment buildings work, so I don't know. Is there a reception desk? I don't know. I don't know, okay. Over here is the first two rooms. Here, you know, like, you know, couple living here. They got their bed. They got table, furnace, crafting table, all of that. The essentials, really. Here, the rule is kind of broken here because you can stare into their window here, which is kind of weird, but this was built first and, you know, not everything was planned out, so it looks kind of weird, but that's just how it is. Here is a painter. I figured this guy can like art. You can't place them in between things here because it's touching here, so it's kind of empty in some places. Oh, I probably could have put one there, but yeah. I put a lot of thought into window placement because, like I said, I figured villagers would like windows a lot, you know? Because that's what they're, like, they don't do much, so all they really have is the views. Here, I have, like, these two broke up, but they still have to live together because every other room on the island is taken, so they have separate beds, separate things. There is no furnace and crafting table in here. Just some of the things don't have them. Like, sometimes, like, you have to go to the thing to get cooked meat or go to a friend's house. Like, not every person here is equal, I guess. I mean, not in a weird way or a racist way, but, like, it's just how it is for some of them. Like, this guy here especially, all he has is books. Also, I really like this window. Keep gonna say it, but I like all the windows. Like, this is a nice one, I think. But yeah, he just has a chair and can read books, and everything else he has to go out to do. Can't even store things. But up here is 3 rooms. This one is very bare bones, just beds. That's all you get. That's not much to say here. Like, these people, you know, they got a high up view, but that's it. Like, they gotta be out of the house all day because there's nothing to do in there. This one, another small one. I also quite like the view here. You can see in the distance the little spawn point. You can see a bit of the dock, but yeah, I think it's nice. Here is probably my favorite one, other than the penthouse, or maybe even more than the penthouse. Like, I feel like this is the most player could live here type of thing. Like, got a chest, crafting table, you can use the furnace, you can sleep. I feel like an actual player could live here, and I feel that, I mean, the thought went into all of them, but this is the one I would probably want to be in the most. Like, here out the window, there's nothing touched, it's all nature. Like, maybe I'll build something there in the future, but I like how it's just scenic. I mean, over here you can see my house, which, you know, a lot of people in here are staring at me, I guess, but you know, there's not much else to look at. And up here is the penthouse where the fisherman would live. Of course, you know, I can't force a villager to actually go down there and sit at the thing, but you know, it's the idea, you know, like, maybe it's always Sunday here, and so he never goes to his job, but yeah, here's a nice view. It's all about views here. You get a nice lookout, and, you know, cook the fish here, crafting table. I guess store things, like, kind of fridge. I mean, you know, it's obviously not cold, but, you know, got the furnaces, another nice view of my house, more storage here, and a lot of windows, you know. Maybe excessive, but, you know, looking out the window and looking down on everybody. Not in, like, a, you know, I'm above you kind of way, but in a, like, I don't know, I can see the whole world kind of way, like, obviously, render distance, but, like, if there wasn't, you could see to the edge of the world on, like, all of these, and I don't know, I just think that's interesting, like, it's kind of uneven here and there, but once again, it's just me trying to be different. He got a few books, but he doesn't read much, he mostly just observes. Maybe I could put, like, a record player and have, but I don't have any records, maybe listen to music and just look out of here in his free time, see the world, because they wouldn't really go anywhere else, they would just stay here all the time, so, I don't know, just my, thoughts on it, just what I imagine a villager would do, but, that's pretty much it. I truthfully haven't played much Minecraft this year, so there's not much to say. Yeah, that was the town. I'll show, I don't have many, but I'll show a couple, like, screenshots I took of it in development. I guess I don't have many of those, but put them on screen. Wait a second so I can edit that in later. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to one more spot, and barely anything, but I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna talk about the future of the world, I guess. And over here is the final thing, just a small little island here. Just a small little chair. I like to call this spot the edge of the world because it is, right there in the corner. Kind of interesting, when I built this, the sun set from like north to south, and now it sets east to west, so now I get a good view of the sunset too, which is nice. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, I like this spot. It's like looking out into nothingness. But yeah, that's the tour, but here is, I guess, my closing thoughts. So regarding the future, I'm planning a couple things, nothing guaranteed, but like I talked about Dan TDM's lab, maybe an iron farm, like bigger thing, like popular MMOs, arena, like I watched a lot more popular MMOs than Dan TDM, like I really like the Hunger Games Lucky Block series. I don't think that was like the most popular of them, like I'm pretty sure the arena was, and I built the arena because it's the more popular one. Maybe Jen's house, but I don't know if that's as iconic, probably not. I don't know if being iconic matters, but yeah, at the start of the video I was talking about how I almost lost the world, because, I was trying mods for Fallout 4, and, I messed everything up, but they made me kind of realize that this could end at any time. Like, I had like a 100-hour Sims 4 world, but that was stored locally, and all the Steam games I had were undownloaded, so all that gone. I didn't even have any screenshots or videos of it, so it's like it never existed except for me, which kind of sucks. Luckily, this survived, but I don't know. Maybe it won't next time if I mess up again, and I could lose interest. I'm just saying that there might not be a next year one. This isn't like me saying I'm, quitting or like an actual thing. It's just like I don't know what's gonna happen. So I don't know if there's gonna be a next year one, but I hope there is, but things change. I'm thinking about getting that Steam machine and like the Steam VR and all those things, and so I might be on my Steam Deck less, so I don't know. And I'm trying to get a job too, so I might not play any at all, and maybe that's just how it kills off, but I'm not sure. I don't know the future or what's gonna happen. I thank you for watching this far. I hope you enjoyed the video of the world, and I hope your 2025 was good, and let's hope 2026 is even better. That's all for me. Thanks, and hopefully I'll see you next year. Bye.